Hey everybody, it's Gordy with Arkansas Preparedness Network coming at you today. I want to talk to you today about one thing that I think a lot of us are forgetting to put in our bug out bags or our get home bags. That one thing is sunscreen. Now in our bug out bags or get home bags, hopefully we've all got first aid taken care of, we've got water, food, and shelter taken care of, personal defense taken care of. But what about your skin? Surely we've all got some sort of rain gear, but do you have protection from the sun? Let me tell you a quick story. When I was stationed at Fort Stewart, southern Georgia, we were about an hour's drive outside of Savannah and Tybee Island. Tybee Island's a pretty nice beach. Used to love going there and spending time. One of the guys in my platoon had gone to the beach on an overcast day. The sun never poked through the clouds. It was overcast all day. And he was out on the beach, no shoes, nothing but shorts, no t-shirt, no hat, anything like that, all day. Well, if you can imagine, by the end of the day, he was literally as red as a lobster. This guy's name was Dan, and I felt so sorry for Dan because he ended up, within 24 hours, he had blisters on the top of his feet, on his legs, on his back, shoulders, arms, necks. He was blistered everywhere. His ears. It was not a good day for Dan. Heck, for that matter, it frankly wasn't a good 2 weeks for Dan. Dan was completely incapacitated because of that severe sunburn for about 2 days. He was about 75% incapacitated for over a week. Because of being in the military, you have to take care of your body or you get subject to disciplinary action through the military. Well, our platoon sergeant, I think, kind of felt sorry for Dan and didn't pursue disciplinary action because Dan was in agony. Now, the deal was Dan still had to go to work. So if you can imagine having second-degree burns basically over your entire body, still having to put on a uniform. Dan was a generator mechanic. He had to carry a toolbox around, climb up on generators, and do his job. Our platoon sergeant was nice enough to let Dan walk instead of having to march with the platoon because, again, he had blisters everywhere. It was horrible. I felt so sorry for him to watch him in the agony that he was in because he neglected to take care of the largest organ of his body, his skin. A little $2 or $3 tube of sunscreen is all it takes, and the mindset to know when to use it is all it takes to make sure that you don't end up like Dan did that day. So if you don't have sunscreen in your bug out bag or your get home bag, I highly encourage you to put some in there. But Gordy, I'm tough as nails. I stay out in the sun all day. Okay, well, maybe you do. Maybe you don't need sunscreen. But maybe your team members do. Maybe your family members do. Maybe your kids do. It's a little $3 insurance policy. If something happens to you and you can't do the jobs that you intend to do for your family or your team, where does that put them? What kind of shape are you putting your team and your family in by not taking care of yourself? So anyway, I'm not going to ramble on. Get some sunscreen. Make sure you've got sunscreen in your first aid kit, in your get home bag, something like that. It's important. All right, y'all have a great day and I'll catch you next time.